365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below. I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind, tarot is a tool, is not the final rule, okay? All are welcome on the channel. All contributions are highly appreciated. Today we're tapping into the water placement zodiac signs. We're doing a mudra read for the water placement zodiac signs, sun, moon, or rising, any placement in your chart. And water signs, what I have for you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is vitality, staying young. This is the mudra for vitality, staying young. Okay? Anti-aging mudra. This mudra does you good at all levels. It is good for the lymph system and keeps you young. While breathing out, press your hands together firmly. And at the same time, spread your fingers out. Repeat this several times a day. Steadily out. Repeat this several times a day, steadily increasing the number of times and how strongly you press your hands together. See yourself at a ripe old age, but still full of life, animated and mentally fresh and fit. People seek your company, feel at home in your presence, and enjoy your positive, encouraging words. I look forward to life's adventures with enthusiasm, anticipation, and gusto. The affirmation is, I look forward to life's adventures with enthusiasm, anticipation, and gusto. Okay? Vitality Mudra. Okay. All right, water placements. Let's tap into the tarot here. And the first card that we have here is the Seven of Wands, okay? It says conviction, defiance, standing your ground. So maybe you feel there's someone who is making you enforce your boundaries, enforce you to stand in your power and stand your ground. Maybe you feel someone is disrespecting you or just not being considerate of who you are. This could be someone in your home, someone in your family, okay? Maybe someone at work, okay? And you're like, look, I'm not as old as you think I am. I can still get with it now. You see this bat right here? I can show you what I'm working with. Okay. I got the vitality. Don't play with me. Okay. So somebody could be testing your pimping water signs. Somebody could be trying you. You like, don't even think about it. Okay. So you having to show them what you're working with. Okay. So this could be someone, like I said, maybe in your home, maybe this could be your children. Okay. Maybe you have an older child, okay, that lives with you. You got to put them in their place. They want to test your pimping. Okay. A family member, a friend, you got to put somebody in their place. You like, look, you can get it. All right. All right. Somebody got the water sign raising their pressure like that. Okay. So the next card we have here is the Three of Swords. Okay. Trauma, sorrow, and heartache. Okay. So you possibly, water signs have had to check somebody and put them in their place. And you say, you're not going to break my heart. I'm going to nip this in the bud. If you're not going to respect me, you got to go. Okay? You got to go. This is my roof until you get your own. You know how it goes. Who pays the cost to be the boss around here? So you had to put someone in their place. And this could be one of your children or someone that lives with you. Okay? Mm-hmm. 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 And so we have the Ten of Wands here, burnout, uphill, taken for granted. Yeah. You feel like someone is taking you for granted. They're trying you. Someone is trying you. And it may have angered you, it could make you feel overwhelmed and burdened, and it can put you into the energy of being overly stressed. You're becoming infuriated. You're tired of repeating yourself. You're tired of having to tell this person, this is my home, you will respect me, or However, someone has disregarded you. This could also be in a workplace. Maybe you had some words with a coworker or someone, okay, and maybe this could be someone of a younger age. You're older than them. Maybe you could feel like, hey, I'm old enough to be your parent. Show some respect, okay? All right. Maybe you had to get into it with a YN. You got into it with a YN. So they're quite disrespectful. Yeah, so this energy here I'm picking up, water signs, you had to put somebody in their place. At work, in your home, okay? This could be someone who um is younger than you, no matter what your age is. If you're in your 30s, this could be a teenager, okay? You in your 50s, this could be somebody in their 20s, okay? Trying to sass you, I heard that. And so we have the page of coins, okay? You like, look, I'm solid, okay? I have a strong foundation here. You're not gonna ruin what I didn't build, what I didn't work for. Okay, you possibly maybe you told this child or this teenager, maybe you've given them an ultimatum. If you're not gonna follow the rules, you can move out, you can go live with the other parent. For some of you, maybe you are a single parent, maybe you told the child you can go live with the other parent. You're not gonna follow my rules here, but the constant having to discipline and keep speaking to this teenager, over and over again, it could be overwhelming for you, water signs. And it's not that you're afraid, you just don't like having to repetitively repeat yourself, and you feel like you're being ignored. It's like they're not listening, so you're like, look, you can go move with your dad or move with your mom or whomever if you don't want to be here. Okay, somebody thinking about going to Job Corps. Okay, that just popped up. Somebody thinking about going to Job Corps. Maybe that's something you offer your child or a nephew, a niece. You could be an aunt or uncle. Maybe you have custody of your niece or your nephew. Something about Job Corps. Maybe that's an option for them to finish school. Okay. Mm-hmm. Because you're all about enjoying life. You respect me, I respect you. Yes, I am your guardian, but you're about enjoying life. And you don't like the stress that is being added, whether this is at work or at home. Hmm. And if this is a workplace situation, you possibly have had to like speak up and pull someone to the side. Like, what's up? You got a problem with me? I don't see you doing this in front of anybody, water signs. And very smart. You say no witnesses. No face, no case. But that's the right way to do things, I see you possibly have taken this co-worker to the side, like, what's going on? Is there a problem? Look, we both work here. This is our livelihood. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And this person probably is like, oh no, I ain't mean it like that. If you take a person to the side and there's nobody around, they'll respond different. But if a person is in front of an audience, meaning people, they'll try to, sass you or turn up. So possibly when you took this person to the side, water placement, they probably, oh, it ain't like that. You cool with me. I don't be feeling well. Some days, I'll be stressed out too. We cool. They probably gave you that little pump fake little action. All right, I'm just making sure. You probably told them, I'm just making sure we cool. Because we both got to work here now. We can be civil. We can get into some gangster, you know? So we have the Knight of Wands here, So you're a risk taker. You're a free spirit. You're very down to earth, water signs. You're very straightforward. Yeah. And you could have shocked this person when you was like, excuse me, I want to talk to you. They probably have never had anyone approach them on a mature level like that. You didn't do it in front of nobody. You wasn't disrespectful, and you communicated with them privately off to the side. So yeah, you could have shocked them. This person probably went home like, I can't believe they took me to the side like that. Not angry about it, but shocked because you did it with class, and that's very, very wise of how you handled that. If you are someone who had to check somebody at work, that you didn't choose to make a scene and create a confrontation, because that's what it would have led to. But by you actually saying, no, I'm going to speak to you one-on-one like an adult. We don't need everybody in our mix. You got a different response. And I'm picking up, you brought peace to the situation on your own because you're not about to respect me. I don't care how many gray hairs I got. You're not gonna respect me. I mean, excuse me, disrespect me. So you could feel that way, with this vitality here, staying young. You could feel that way. Not insecure about your age, but you could feel that, you are often having to have situations where you have to put people in their place and you have to stand up for yourself. So, far as this work situation, I see water placements, you're resolving that on your own. And if this child doesn't get it together, I guess they will be going to job court or going to another guardian or parent. If you are a single parent, that's for some of you. Okay. So this concludes the read for water placements. Later.